Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Rana Card. This is a game that's coming to Steam on September 16th, 2025. I'm playing this about 2 weeks prior, so stuff is kind of sort of still subject to change. This is a quirky little card/farming game where you're trying to harvest plants in order to meet your KPI, which is your key performance indicator goal, where you're trying to earn enough money to pass the level. Okay? And before I get any further into this, you're going to just select a level, and you're going to get a deck of cards with that. And there is some progression in this. The game is tagged as a roguelite, but there's no like skill trees. It's more like you earn these stars, and that allows you to earn new skins and unlock new starting effects for future runs. That's typically what that is. And there's two different modes. There's normal mode and prediction mode. Normal mode, when you're drawing a card from your bag, you don't know what it's going to be. If you play in prediction mode, it will tell you what your next card is, but your KPI is higher. So your goal, the amount of money that you need in order to pass the next level is higher. So again, this is a quirky game, let me tell you. I even had to look up what Rana meant. I wasn't even sure what that was. I had some guesses. According to the AI overview, this can refer to the genus of Holarctic true frogs, also known as pond frogs or brown frogs, or it could mean a historical royal title used by rulers in the Indian subcontinent. I'm going to go with the frog thing because, well, there's a huge frog plastered right on the main menu there. And apparently Rana is also Spanish for frog, Rana, I think, and also Arabic. So yeah, there you go. That's what Rana means. But yeah, there's a lot of different cards, a lot of different like trinkets to get, all that cool stuff. I think all of it is unlocked for you already. And again, the unlockables are typically more along the lines of skins and starting benefits. Now, the game plays out like a Slay the Spire kind of game where there's a tree and you get to choose where you want to go next along this branching path. And there's, of course, regular normal levels, and then there's like special events, and then there's various like loot box stuff. So yeah, the game itself also plays kind of sort of like Slay the Spire. Cards have like, I want to say it's mana, but it's like time. It's a time cost. Cards are free to play. Always. They're free to play. However, it costs time to draw them. So whatever card you draw, if there's a time cost in the upper left, you pay that time cost. Now, you have a limit of 3 time on your bar to the right. And you will keep drawing cards from your bag automatically until you're about to bust. The number or the amount of cards that you have is in the right-hand column there. And the ones that are highlighted red will tell you, okay, if you draw again, this one may come up and will bust you. And if you go over your time limit, there's an explosion and you lose life. So it's again, very quirky. Very quirky. When you beat a level, you are typically given some money and the option to draft one of 3 different cards. They may be more different kinds of plants or mushrooms or trinkets or some kind of card that does something. On occasion, you'll come across special events, and in the instance I was playing, I got a frog statue that when I put it down on my field, it just gave me free money, which was really nice too. So there's all sorts of cool things. Some like plants or mushrooms or whatever, they have adjacency bonuses. Like the one blue mushroom will automatically water a plant to the right of it. So if whenever you play like a dewdrop or some kind of card that waters it, and it'll not only increase its own growth bar, but also water next to it and increase that plant's growth. So whenever a plant reaches its full growth, it'll be harvested. And there's a harvest effect for all of these things. The one sunflower might get you 3 money, and the mushroom might get you 4 money, whatever. But ultimately, you're trying to, within a certain number of turns, meet your KPI, key performance indicator. That's the goal. So if you're trying to, you might be trying to get 39 gold before 3 or 4 turns is up. And to do that, again, you're going to draw cards from the bag until you've reached your time limit. You can choose to keep pushing your luck if you want to, but if you go over your time by drawing a card with a higher time cost, then you're going to explode and then you lose some life. So that's it. That's what this game is. It's, again, very quirky. It's weird. It has familiar mechanics. It's just it's different. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed my experience with this. It's certainly, I keep saying this, but it's more different than what I'm used to seeing. Um, I I, I like it. It's quirky. It's cute. I really want to keep playing it to see what kind of crazy card combinations and plant combinations I can come up with. You do have the ability at a store to expand your field further from the 5 spaces that you start in, but you need gold for that. So it behooves you to like stay ahead of the curve, as it were. Kind of like in Luck Be a Landlord and other slot machine games where you're trying to like stay ahead of the next week's money cost. Yeah, so it's the same thing here. You want to try and get as much money as possible so that when you do visit a shop, you can afford more cards, you can afford upgrades to make your field bigger, you can afford different trinkets to give you bonuses. And there are a lot of cards that revolve around blowing yourself up by going over your time cost. So there's some strategy here in what you choose to do. So I really like that. So yes, I recommend checking this out. My press kit did not tell me what the cost of the game is going to be, but if the price looks right to you, then by all means check it out. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.